Okay, guys, welcome to another episode of Digital Trailblazer. And actually today it's more of a fun episode because I'm reminiscing with my good friend David Stevenson, who I met in a room with Lord Sugar in it, and Karen Brady in it, and Claude Littleman. Littleman,
What?
I don't know. The nasty Claude one. But I thought what we'd do is just go through some really funny, quick fun. David, by the way, welcome.
Yeah, thank
Welcome,
you. Yes,
buddy.
yes. You know, you've always been one to want to take the limelight and be at the front of the show.
Well,
my name's David, and I took part in the show too.
Yeah, exactly, but not for as long. Boom! It started. It took like 20 seconds and it started.
Yeah.
But I've got some props. I've got 4 props actually for us to talk about that I snuck off from the show, and we can go over together. It'd be funny. So we're going to do like a real quick fire, like reminisce of them. But do make sure you stick around for the end because the finale is going to be hilarious. But I'll have to wait and see. So the first one, just to remind you. So what does this remind you of?
Oh wow! So what we have here is a blue. Oh mate, it still smells. Oh, so this
Does this smell like fishy?
very fishy. So this hat was from week 1, wasn't it? When we'd not even met each other, and
Yeah.
we all got told what the task was going to be, and then straight away it was sort of like every man for himself, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
2 o'clock, Billingsgate Market.
2
Get
o'clock
down
in the
there.
morning. Oh, it stunk as well. I hate the smell.
So funny.
But I tell you what I found was really
So
hilarious.
tired as well,
Yeah.
mate.
It, like just the whole day, like when you worked it out, how many hours in the day were we working? So we were up for 2 in the
Ridiculous.
morning to get to Billingsgate Market.
Yeah. And then, but we worked all the way through till like 10,
10
11 at night, and we were in the same room together. So it was just, you woke up and you're just like, oh my God, you look at each other, and then the cameras come in.
Oh, the cameras are straight in on you, aren't you? It's
Because
like,
you're
no.
lying there in bed, and then there's like a camera in your face, and you're not used to it.
Yeah,
'cause
but
it's
it's
the
like,
first task.
you know when you watch the show and the episodes before where everyone's like, phones ringing, half an hour and stuff like this, you're thinking, I've got an hour, I've got 2 hours.
Yeah.
No,
It's literally
no.
20 minutes, Billingsgate Market,
the
you
cameras
leg
are
it
there.
downstairs.
You're ready to go. The thing is, I remember, like, knowing we had to deal with fish, I was like,
Yeah.
I've just bought 4 brand new suits. And the
Yeah.
first task, I'm wearing a brand new suit.
And
It's
you've got
the
fish
worst.
on your shoes, and it's all, and also because it's quite wet on the floor, it starts to rung up because your trousers are a little bit longer. They start to rung up the trousers, and you're just stinking of fish. And then that day we had to go out and sell in the little truck.
Sell 'em, and it got on your tie, and it got on
Yeah.
a pink shirt,
Loved
and
it, though.
oh,
But that was a good task, though. I did
it
enjoy
was.
it.
I mean, I thought it was hilarious though when Mergim tried to sell fish fingers to a
to a
vegan
vegan
shop.
shop. Yeah, exactly.
And the interesting thing is, he generally thought the guy was going to buy them as well.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, what? Why wouldn't you buy them?
The guy had no idea.
Fish is vegetables. It is.
Yeah.
Surely.
But then I found it when we went to King's Cross to sell them.
Yeah.
It was so funny because I went up to a woman to try and sell her some fish fingers, and this woman comes up. She goes, "Is your mate all right?" And I say, "What do you mean?" She goes, "Him over there." And I looked, and it was Mergim. And she goes, "It seems like he's like distressed. All I hear is a guy shouting."
Really?
And she goes, "He's not even shouting like he's selling something." She's like, "He's just making a noise."
Oh, he was. Do you remember he'd been the loudest? So we were in the room together, and then so he would come in at night, and he would be like,
fuming.
"What are you saying, Rich?
Oi, oi,
Get out."
boys!
It's like, mate, it's like midnight. We've got to get up and do whatever stupid task it is in the
Yeah.
morning, and you're coming in loud as proud. And then he would be blow drying his hair at midnight.
my days.
And then Brett would run a
Fuming.
bath.
Brett
and
would
Brett would
run a
have a
bath.
midnight bath, and then in the morning, at like 4:30 in the morning, you'd wake up and Brett's looking at you like with these weird, like
Popped.
marine eyes, doing like press ups in the morning, getting himself all psyched up, and then it would be like a day off, and the phone hasn't rung, and they've
Yeah.
been up like since 4:30.
The worst one as well, just to go back onto like Mergim as well, like just sidetracking a little bit to in the bedroom, right? I had a bed, and then I decided to move, didn't I? You know, God bless Dan, you know, fantastic, you know, competitor.
Dan went first week,
Dan
wasn't
went
he?
first
Yeah.
week, but I then jumped into his bed, which is near Brett's. Now, I can't iron.
Bed hopping in
okay?
the mail changing room.
I don't know if you guys know this, but I can't iron. Okay, so Brett would do all the ironing, and the ironing board was between my bed and Brett's bed.
Yeah.
But Mergim used to love an ice crisp shirt, And we'd turn all the lights off, we'd all go to bed, wouldn't we? And then all of a sudden, I'd woken up because my side light's on. And you get Mergim over my head, literally just ironing shirts at 1 in the morning.
Little David's like this, like asleep, and his side light's been turned on right here. And Mergim's like, and go, David, you all right, mate?
And then he presses it and then steams it. All right, brother.
Love it. Anyway, let me move on to the next prop. Come on, right, okay, so
Am I still wearing this?
Yeah, you still wear that. So do you remember this little bad boy?
Yeah, do you know what? I remember Manchester Discount Stores very well. I actually remember when we was trying to come up with names, and it took us forever to come up with a name. Like, you might think how straightforward this name might be, but how many name suggestions did we have to come up with?
So many. But the thing is, what people don't realise is you get them knocked down, don't you? So like, you can't do that because it's already been done. And like Charlene was like, "Oh, we should do cost cutters." You're like, "I think it's been done." Like, you know,
and like, bless Charlene. Like, you know, she came up with a name called like Price Drop Shop, and then we kind of dismissed it. And then she still continues to try and draw logos. Yeah. Like, guys, this is my name, this is my logo. It's like, Charlene, we're not using that name.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you get on the same page as us?
Forget about the name. Yeah.
Yeah. But the interesting thing about this one was the fact that, you know, it was smell what sells, really, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But it was interesting that Sugar came to our house for this one.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that in the morning, and and I was in pajamas. We all came running down.
Yeah, I think I was. The thing is,
he came at like in the afternoon because it was a day off. I spent my whole day off in pajamas anyway, so it was like, "Oh, hello, how you doing?"
But I was just in joggy bottoms and a top, and I remember like people shouting, "Lord Sugar's there," and I was like,
"He's never here.
What's he coming to a townhouse for? You know, the guy's got a mansion. He don't need a little townhouse. What's he coming here for?"
It's so funny. But I have to say, in Manchester, that was unbelievable. Like, Charlene, do you remember? We nicknamed Charlene the Smiling Scorpion, didn't we?
Yes.
She would smile and then like come in and like steal your deal from you. And she would go in and be like, come on, like you'd be talking to someone, selling them. You say, do you want this? And then she would come in and go, yeah, but you want this, you want that. Like, oh, what are you doing, Shaz? Go away.
It was so funny.
And she would give the toy to the baby and
so
then tell the mum like it's a tenner. It's like, you can't do that. You can't give a toy to a baby and then charge someone a tenner. Well, apparently you can.
Oh, right. I mean, the thing that got me a little bit about Charlene was like the till, like I love a pristine till. I like £5 notes in this column, £10 in that one, and £20 in that one. So she comes in and she puts the money in wrong. And I'm like, Charlene, do you not think you need to be putting the money in the right order? She goes, yes, I'll do it fine. 2 seconds later, she does a sale, and I see that she's put a £20 and a £10 in the wrong ones. And so I call her out straight away, Charlene, do you know how to do? David, I'm concentrating on making sales. I don't care what the till looks like.
To her credit, she was so determined.
Oh, she was. She wanted to win.
Well.
She wanted to win.
Did so well. But
she was good at sales. I'll give Charlene that.
Yeah,
but everything else.
Sorry, Charlene.
Sorry, Charlene.
Sorry, Charlene.
But you know, you
don't hate me.
All I'm saying is, Charlene, you got me fired.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have my chance to have a dig now.
Well done, the Scorpion.
Well
right.
done.
Okay. So let's move on to the next one. Do you remember running away from seagulls and ducks in a pair of these?
Okay, first of all, let me tell you something, okay? Meeting Mo Farah was one of the best treats that I've ever been on.
Honestly,
fantastic guy. What I will say, though, is I'm petrified of ducks, right? And
this is actual feathered ducks. Like, where does that even
come
from?
What park were we at?
Somewhere in London.
Finchley Park. I think was it Finchley Park or Finsbury Park? Or was it a park anyway?
A duck-infested park.
We get to the running track, and I've never seen so many ducks in my life away from a pond.
It was just, and they were geese as well, which to be fair, they were bigger, but
the part of the
had a weird phobia.
I have never seen that many in such a short space away from water in my life. Anyway, Mo Farah, we do a bit of a warm up. Mo Farah says, "Oh, should we go for a jog?" Oh, he doesn't want to go the long way around. No, he wants to run straight into him, doesn't he?
Well, you ran the other way.
Well, I had to, didn't I? Literally, as we were running through, the ducks started coming for me, didn't they? So I had to dive down to the floor.
Well, yeah, it was a little bit OTT, to be honest with you.
But I tell you what, though, on the positive side, you know, get rid of ducks.
Yeah, it was great with Mo Farah.
Yeah,
he's
it was
a
great.
legend.
But Mergim, How fast is McGim?
I think he heard the ice cream truck going off and he was going after it. Come back. I need my sweets. He was fast. He beat Sam. Sam's quite a athletic person, yeah.
Well, I would have thought Sam would have been, but he just made him look so slow, didn't he?
Yeah. He was good. It was well done, McGim.
No,
We've ridiculed you and now we're bigging you up
Yeah,
again.
McGim, you're a good lad.
I'm going to go on to the final bit. I'm going to need to take these from you. Do you remember, and the finale is going to be coming very soon, Busy's first adventure?
Wow. I remember this book
yes.
for the right and the wrong reasons.
Busy's first, well, we had a little tiff.
Well, we did, and who came out on top? Me.
You did, yeah.
Yes, do you know why?
You managed to get the bear growling sounds in, and I wanted McGim to do the bear growling sounds, but he wouldn't allow.
I mean, McGim looked like a bear.
He did, yeah, and he could growl. What you saying? No,
but I mean, in general, I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, I think
this was good.
I think it's crap.
I thought it was good. I've actually read this to my son, and he seemed to enjoy it anyway. Except for the one picture. Do you remember? Actually, I have to point this out. This was the one picture. There was one terribly drawn picture. Look at that of an actual beekeeper. I don't even know. Like, that's not a beekeeper. That's just like a greyed out. God knows what's going on there.
It's awful. Like,
listen,
in the time we had to make a book, and and an audio, like we did really, really well.
We did really, really well.
Still, if I'm being critical, I'd look at that and I would never buy it.
But
then again, I ain't got kids.
Yeah.
Wait. That I know of.
Exactly. In this country, at
this moment in time.
This lifetime. But we didn't
kids.
just make a book and an audio. We also made a little song, didn't we, David?
We did do a song, yes.
And I may just have the little song here.
No. Really?
Would you like to hear the little song?
Okay.
Wait for it.
Am I singing as well?
You, mate, honestly, I don't think I'm going to be able to hold you.
Okay.
This is me on the business.
Tumbling and turning, busy as a bee. Really make honey. Swishing and
Swooping. Oh, it's like that, is it? Okay.
Tumbling and turning, busy as a bee.
Really make honey. Yeah.
Guess what?
What?
That was
first adventure. Me and Valentina.
Horrendous.
Well, to be honest,
That was
not
so
singing.
fun. That was so much fun.
the way that I refer that song is like David Beckham's mother playing football for Man United.
Yeah.
Just doesn't work.
And
It just doesn't work.
going bzz, 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 bzz. That's it.
Yeah, I felt sorry for McGim because we tried to get him on the track, but it just weren't working, was it?
Where's a berry?
Easy as a bee.
We've really killed it. That's all we've done.
Let's do it. Like you'd be and
Go bzz, 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 bzz,
busy as a bee. He couldn't even get it right, could he? Busy as a bee. Busy as a bee.
That's terrible. A cappella, busy as a bee.
Imagine playing it and then doing busy as a bee with it to see if it actually sounds alright, just to give him the credit.
Yeah, well, that's...
Just to give him some credit.
But look, David, look, I'm gonna have to stop him from ridiculing David.
No, McGim, I love you, man. I think you're cool. Just word of advice: don't quit your day job to be a DIY handyman.
Yeah. Anyway,
I would never. In fact, McGim, I would never do anything yourself.
Before David spends the rest of this video ridiculing McGim,
You're a good man.
I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love it and leave you. Well, but before David spends the rest of the time ridiculing McGim, bravo, good reminiscing.
Yeah,
we had
it's been
fun.
brilliant.
We had fun.
One thing that I want to mention is that before I left, I wanted to make sure that I won more than this guy, and I'm not happy that he won more than me. But you've got to credit where credit's due. He played the game. He got into people's minds.
Yeah.
Selena's mind. He survived the week that I got fired. He got brought over to the team, subliminal, sending them messages.
Yeah.
I was supposed to go over there.
Yeah.
I wasn't happy with that.
The reason why I went over is the reason we won.
No.
Yeah, it was.
It was because you weren't working with Charlene and Joseph.
Look, I'm going to leave it there. Great reminiscing.
Yep.
David, lovely. Really appreciate it. That's Digital Trailblazer, the channel. I hope you enjoyed our little weirdness. I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Call me.
Oh my word. We might have to take a little bit of the Mergim bashing out.
No, keep it in there. Keep it in there.